welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to the shed of many names so that we can get busy on planting these beautiful Osage oranges. Now, I was blessed to be able to get them on my adventures of fishing, and what I'm going to do is get these babies cut up, get the seeds out, and get them ready to be stratified by nature, because we've got some cold temperatures coming. Now, if you're in an area where you do not get cold weather, you can do a gallon Ziploc baggie with some dirt in it, get your seeds out best you can, and put them in the dirt and seal the bag up really good. Make sure your soil's moist but not soggy, and do them in your fridge. But we're going to get busy. Let's move this camera down so you can see. Now, I have a pot full of very rich soil because I want to make sure they have all the nutrients they need to get a good start. I'm going to take some out. Trying not to make a giant mess, but, well, you just do what you got. And make sure there's no weeds, no weed seeds coming up, because you don't want these babies to have any competition. Now, a lot of people don't know, these are also called, the trees are also called bodark trees, Osage orange, hedge apples, horse apples, and many, many other names. And I'll have all the information in the description box below. And as you can see, squirrels, rabbits, deer love them. Now, I will tell you to get your Osage oranges when they fall off the tree. Don't pick them off the tree. Let them fall naturally. Now, the only bad thing about, and it's not really a bad thing, but Osage orange trees have male and female trees. They're separate trees. So, if you want to get any of these, you're going to need a male and a female. Hopefully, I'll have plenty of the trees come up from the seeds. There's no guarantee that they'll come up, but it's always a chance, and it's worth taking. When you can propagate plants by yourself for free, do it, because I fully believe in it. Let me get my knife, because you're going to need a good strong knife. Now, there's only one other thing I can think of to warn people about. If you have a latex allergy, the sap in these Osage oranges do contain latex, so you will want to wear gloves if you have a latex allergy. If you don't, you'll be fine. Now, the greener and fresher they are, the more sap they will ooze, and believe me, it's sticky as can be, and you'll probably want to wear gloves, because believe me, they are sticky. Now, these things are usually hard as a rock, so you're going to want a good knife. And as you can see, unfortunately, I've cut a bunch of seeds, but you just can't help it at times. You do what you can do. The inside, to be truthful, reminds me a lot of a pineapple in a way. There's just seeds all over, and trying not to butcher them, because I want some trees. And they still have the sap in them, and you just scoop the seeds out, and believe me, they are full of seeds. And a lot lot of times I'll just plant the whole section like that, especially if I notice that seeds are getting cut up pretty bad. And see, you see all that ooze, and believe me, it's sticky as can be. Okay, missed the seeds that time. Ha ha ha. But they are simple and easy to get a hold of. Go on, little spider. And a lot of times they'll just pop right up. They are very beautiful trees, in my opinion. Put that in the compost pile. A lot of people don't like them, but I do. But the fruit from the Osage orange is an excellent spider deterrent, crickets, box elder beetle deterrent. I'm just going to stick that all in there. And I'll have a listing of all the bugs that do not like these whatsoever. And what you do is once they fall and hit the ground, you try to beat the squirrels and the deer and the rabbits from getting them. And you let them dry for just a little bit. And that way you can put them throughout your basement. If you're careful where you put them, you can put them in your house, in your cabinets, put them on like a saucer or a little disposable plate. Because bugs do not like them. The ancestors, of course, used them for many things. Fence rows, big time. Because you didn't have to use fencing when you had these growing. And believe me, they're full of seeds. You just got to get to them. And like I say, the inside reminds me a lot like a pineapple. And they need a long cold spell for the seeds to germinate, which I'll have that information in the description box below as well. Whew, that is sticky. But they have so many different names. And yes, it is a native plant of America. So you're not planting an invasive species from across the big waters. The wood is excellent for fence posts, but you got to cut them while they're green, of course, because once you let them dry, they are just as strong as ironwood. want to smush them around as much as I can, because I'm not going to be able to get all the seeds out, but they should germinate up through the pulp as the pulp breaks down as well. We will see. They have an interesting smell. I wouldn't say orangish in a way. But I definitely want to grow them as a deterrent for trespassers. People who can't read no trespassing signs. Which I still haven't figured out that one. And we're just going to put them in like that. And personally, I let nature take care of the stratifying. Because what I'm going to do is once I get done with this one, we're going to cover them up with soil. Like I said, the soil's already been fertilized. Really good. So they have a good, healthy start. Okay, let's put you right there. Now, of course, you're going to want to make a label. Label them. Make sure you don't forget what they are. I'm going to, when I get back home, water them real good. Set them in a safe spot. Dear gracious, protect these things from squirrels, because squirrels will dig them all up, because, you know, squirrels have no respect whatsoever. And I'm going to let nature stratify them for me. And like I said, there's no guarantee that the seeds will come up, but it's worth the try. It is worth the try for free plants. And once they start coming up, because I'm staying positive regardless, I will bring you back and show you their progress. I'm looking forward to growing these. I've been wanting to grow them for a long time. And like I said, I have a very nice fence row to put a bunch of these along to keep out people who don't read English. They'll think twice once they hit these, once they get into the thorns of these trees. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. And like I said, if you're in a cold climate, water them after you plant them. Water them in really good. Keep an eye on them. Put screening over the top. Make sure it's good and secure to keep them squirrels out. And come springtime, they should start popping up, if not sooner. And like I said, I'll bring you back when they start popping up, because I'm looking forward to these babies coming up. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. Free trees. As long as you know how to do it. And as you can see, there's not anything really hard to do. But you just want to break them down a little bit. That way the seeds have a better chance to germinate. And hopefully we'll have a bunch of Osage orange trees coming up this spring. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment box below. I will answer them as soon as possible. Just please don't delete them. I love to read them. And it bugs me when I see a post but I can't read it because it's been deleted. Don't feel like you have to delete them. I love the questions and I'm more than happy to help. Now, I'll have more information about these trees in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Everyone take care, be safe, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.